Testing audio. Testing movement. Okay, I think it's good. Hello everyone, this is Gundam Ace, aka John Hooper. I'm here continuing my stream of Secret Game Killer Queen. When we last left off, Soichi's group had some close encounters with Nagasawa, but Karin killed him and took his PDA, and later she also killed Rushiyama and took his PDAs, of which he had 2. After that, the group made up to the 5th floor, but as soon as they did, they were ambushed by Tezuka, and they were running away from him last time we saw. So yeah, we're going to continue from there. Alright. And here we go. Hazuki, are you alright? Yeah, it's not as bad as it looks, Soichi. They've managed to make it to the non-combat area, but it wasn't like they've been completely unharmed. That man's attack had been so ferocious that Hazuki had been shot in the left arm and the left. Hold on a second. Yeah, the man's attack had been so ferocious that Hazuki had been shot in the left arm and the left shin. Right now, Nagisa was placing her handkerchief against Hazuki's wounds. Glad we managed to give him the slip, but so he's turned around and faced the entrance of the non-combat area. It was a door just like any other. It would divide this room from the world outside. The difference between was like between heaven and hell. That was why the man who cornered them hadn't continued his attack. Soichi, we have a first aid kit. Reika opened Soichi's sports bag and took out the first aid kit. Nagisa. Alright. Nagisa took it and began treating Hazuki. He saw that Soichi watched that, then turned to Reika. Reika, let's investigate this place a little. This place? Yeah, someone might be hiding here, and even if there isn't, we might find something useful here. That's right. We were heading for the non-combat area to see if we meet someone anyway. The one they had been aiming for was on the 6th floor. But doing on the 5th floor wouldn't be much of a harm. It's got a bathroom, shower room, and a bedroom. So I think someone could be hiding in any of those. Got it. Let's search. Soichi and Reika head for the bathroom first. Don't push yourselves, you two. Hazuki called out to them. We'll be fine. No one can attack us here. So I just didn't think it was that dangerous. No, no one could lay a hand on each other in here. Even if someone were here, hold on a second. Alright, even if someone were here, it would be ways just to let them pass by without saying anything.
ここにあの子がいてくれると嬉しいわ。
It'd be nice if that girl was here. That girl. The girl who wanted to save her sister. She'd been on Soichi and Reika's minds the whole time. Yeah. Soichi nodded and opened the door to the bathroom. The bathroom was co-ed and had 3 stalls. They were all unlocked, and Soichi and Reika confirmed that they were all unmanned.
さすがにここに隠れている人間はいないわよね。
I can't imagine anyone would be hiding here. Reika opened the container of cleaning utensils lying nearby. Inside was a mop, but familiar cleaning tools like mop and bucket. There's no one hiding there, obviously. I used to hide in places like that when I was playing hide and go seek in elementary school.
お前に逃げられたらこういうところもきちんと探すことにするわ。
If you ever run away, I'll be sure to look in places like these. Reika smiled as she closed the lid. Alright, let's move on to the next one, shall we? Yes. 2 of them left the bathroom and then headed for the shower room next door. Soichi reached out his hand to open it, but then the door opened before he could. Soichi quickly hid Reika behind his back.
そいち
Reika held on tight to his hand.
そんなに怯える必要はない。ここで襲ってくるような相手もいない。そうだろう。
You don't have to be scared. There's no one who will attack you here. Isn't that right? There was a low voice they hadn't heard before. A tall man was standing on the other side of the door. He had a well-built body and stern features. He appeared sharp, and his gait was light. You're... Soichi was surprised by his son's appearance of the man. But the man raised both of his hands. But he calmed down once the man raised both of his hands, and Soichi saw there was a collar around his neck. But that didn't get rid of all his tension. Soichi eyed the man carefully.
Soichi-kun!
Hazuki called out from behind. Soichi responded while still not letting his eyes off the man for a second. Hazuki, Nagisa, please stay there. He has a collar, so it's true that we don't have to worry about being attacked by him here, but what's he planning on doing?
俺たちは協力し合った方がいいと思うんだがな。お前たちはどう思う？
I think it would be for the best if we work together. What about you guys? The man said that while keeping his hands up. Then why did you hide? You could have just showed yourself to us from the beginning.
ここに近づく物音を聞いただけでは話が通じる相手かどうかがわからなかった。
Just hearing people coming in here wasn't enough to tell me if you were reasonable people or not.
姿を見せる気になったのはお前たちとなら話ができそうだと思ったからだ。
I only decided to show myself when I came to the conclusion that you seemed reasonable enough. There's people like that man who attacked Hazuki, so that was the right decision, but still. What would he have done if he determined we weren't reasonable? Would he have attacked us from behind once we left? Reika was right behind him. From that alone, Soichi couldn't easily make a decision. Soichi then carefully chose his words. What do you want?
欲しいものがある。お前たちが差し出すかどうか次第だ。お前たちの協力があれば難しいことではないな。
There's something I need. It depends on where you have it or not. It won't be difficult if I have your cooperation. There's something he needs? Collars? PDAs? Or our lives? Those thoughts entered Soichi's head one after another. If he was after our lives, then he would have attacked us either before or after we left the room. There would have been no need for him to show himself. Hazuki was the one who needed to collect collars. In that case, they want to activate collars or you need PDAs. If there was PDAs, they need the 5, the Joker, or something else.
一時的に俺に PDA を貸してほしい。それだけで構わない。必ず返そう。
I want you to lend me your PDAs for a while. That's it. I promise I'll return them. Lend me your PDAs and then return them? So does this condition involve PDAs, but can we trust him? Basically, can you guarantee that? Soichi was about to say that. Struggles. It was something no one could do. Are you telling us to believe you?
お前たちにとっても決して悪い条件ではないはずだ。うまくいけば首輪と PDA が手に入るんだ。俺は首輪さえ外れればどちらにも興味はないんでな。
It shouldn't be a bad deal for you guys. If all goes well, you can obtain a collar and a PDA. Once I remove my collar, I don't mind giving either of them to you. Benefits and downsides. It wasn't such a bad deal. Is that true? But Reika, Hazuki, and Nagisa's lives are on the line here. Just then, Reika tightened her grip around Soichi's hand. Reika?
ソイチ、お前は他人の命がかかっているとそうやって迷うのね。
Soichi, you're hesitating because other people's lives are on the line, right?
お前をずっと邪険に扱った私をそれでも信じたようにはできないかしら。
Hold on a second. Okay, I treated you cruelly for a while. Yeah, you still continue to trust me, so can't you do that? Reika? I'm hesitating?
ソイチ、お前が何を恐れているのかはっきりと分かった気がするわ。
Soichi, I have a good idea of what you're scared of.
いいわよ。私たちはその条件を飲んでも構わない。ただし、あなたの PDA が何なのかは明かしてもらうわ。
Alright, we'll take you up on that offer. However, tell us what your PDA is. Ignoring Soichi's hesitation, Reika faced the man and answered him. Reika!
信じなさい、ソイチ。誰も彼もがそんなに悪いことばかり考えてやしないわ。
Have faith, Soichi. Not everyone has, has dark motives, like... Soichi, Reika's face had a smile and was filled with vigor. Also carried a strong conviction to overcome any challenges that came her
そ
way.
れに、仲間を作るって決めたんでしょうが。
And besides, we decided to make it to get more allies, right? Ray continued to smile.
妥当な判断だ。
A wise judgment. The man nodded.
俺の名前は高山。PDA はクラブの2。首輪を外すためにジョーカーを見つけ出す必要がある。
My name is Takayama. My PDA is the 2 of clubs. In order to remove my collar, I need to find the Joker.
2ということは、私たちの PDA に触れる必要まではないわね。
If you're the 2, that means you don't need to touch our PDAs, right?
そうだ。こちらに向けて差し出してくれるだけで構わない。その代わり、持っている PDA を全部だ。
That's right. All you have to do is hold them out to me. I don't mind if you do that. But in exchange, you need to do it with all of them.
分かったわ。でも高山さん、一ついいかしら。この子、ソイチの PDA は壊れてしまっているの。ソイチ、見せてあげて。
Alright, but there is one thing, Takayama. This guy, Soichi's PDA is broken. Soichi, show him. Alright, here it is. Soichi shows PDA Takayama. The latter just nodded, not looking the least bit phased.
壊れている分には何も問題はない。俺の条件はジョーカーの PDA を破壊することだ。
A broken PDA poses no problems. My condition is for the destruction of the Joker PDA.
それが本当にお前のものなら関係ないし、ヨシンバジョーカーだったとしてもやはり問題がない。
If that really is your PDA, then it won't be a problem. Even if it is a Joker, then that won't be a problem either.
それなら結構よ。私の PDA は
That's fine then. My PDA is... Hold on a second. Gonna take a quick... need to get something done quickly. I'll be right back. Okay, back. Here we go. Just as Reika said that and put her hands in her bag, something was suddenly thrown into the, Hold on a second. Just as Reika said that and put her hands in her bag, the door to the non-combat area was suddenly blown into the room without any prior warning. Ah! Both Soichi and Reika fell to the floor at that sudden explosion. Having been hit with the full brunt of the explosion, all the furniture in front of the door were blown away. Fortunately, Soichi and Reika and the rest of the group came out of it unscathed. The explosion appeared to have occurred outside the door, and so it managed to absorb the majority of the energy of the explosion. And it also been a stroke of luck that no one had been near the door. What the hell was that?
多分手榴弾だ。
Probably a grenade. Takayama quickly stood up amidst the dust flying up. Grenade?
なるほどな。こんなやり方もあるのか。
I see. So this is also a valid strategy, huh? Takayama said that and pulled out the pistol at his waist. This is a non-combat area. What do you...
敵は外だ。ここでは武器は使っていない。
The enemy is outside. We can't use weapons in here. Takayama hastily answered Soichi's question and glared out the door, past the door.
最初は武器がないから完全な安全地帯。そのつもりでいると、後半は外から攻撃されて黒のネズミ。
At first, at the beginning, it's a safe zone, where you can't be attacked. No, at first, it's a safe zone because weapons can't be used in there. But then it turns into a, then you get trapped like a rat in the bag in the second half of the game from when you're attacked from outside.
ここを作ったやつも今攻撃してきているやつも頭がどうかしているぞ。
The ones who made this and the one attacking us now are crazy. Takayama checked the magazine on his automatic pistol, then lowered himself and approached the door. Takayama, this is...
分かってる。出るまで撃つ気はない。煙が立っているうちに。
I know. I have no intention of shooting until I get out of here. Gotta get over while the smoke's still... Just as Takayama arrived at the door, it happened again. Second one? A new hand grenade rolled across the floor. Passed right by Takayama's feet and rolled right into the center of the room.
まずい。拾って投げ返せ。
This is bad. Pick it up and throw it away. The grenade landed against the wreckage of a table and stopped. If it exploded here, the group would be beyond help.
任せろ。
Leave it to me. But fortunately, Husky was close to it. He frankly ran over to the grenade and tossed it right outside the room. Picked it up and tossed it outside the room. After he'd thrown his second grenade, Tezuka took cover in a place not too far from the non-combat area.
しかし狭い場所で爆弾なんて使うもんじゃないね。
Man, grenades really are a dangerous thing in such a small space. Tezuka spun the pin. Tezuka chuckled to himself as he spun the pin of the grenade he'd thrown in his fingers.
俺まで爆風で真っ白じゃないか。
Even I got caught up in the blast. Like the shockwave. Tezuka said that as he operated his PDA.
ルールの通りならこれで最低一人はやれるはずだ。果たしてあいつらはどう出てくるか。
If the rules are correct, I should be able to get at least one person with this. In the end, what will they do? Let's go check the rule list on his PDA. He powered up his PDA thanks to plastic boxes he found on the way. One of them contained a full list of the rules.
しかし戦闘禁止エリアのルールを考えたやつは天才だ。それがよっぽどの変人か。ヘドが出るほど便利だよこのルール。
The guy who came up with this rule about the non-combat area was a genius and a real nutcase, or a real nutcase. This rule is so convenient, it makes you want to puke. Tezuka chuckled again. Tezuka glanced at the non-combat area from behind the corner to see the hand grenade flying out of the room. Fortunately, it didn't reach where Tezuka was, but it would have got caught in the blast again from where he was standing.
投げ返してきた。意味は分かってないんだろう。投げ返したやつは。
So he threw it back, huh? You have no idea what that entails, do you? That was why Tezuka stayed where he was. The hallway shook.
分かっていてもあんまり気持ちのいいものじゃないな。
I know that, but it ain't that pleasant.
というかさ、爆弾なんて用意するんならもうちょっと空調効かせろよ。これじゃ何にも見えないだろうに。
Still, if you're gonna give us grenades, and you could at least get the air condition working a little. I can't see shit like this. Tezuka could barely see a thing with the explosion cloud turning everything white in front of him. He brought his hand from his face and coughed over and over again.
まあいいか。見えても見えなくても同じだ。
Oh well, it makes no difference where I can see or not. Tezuka coughed several more times as he picked up a hand grenade lying next to him.
3発目だ。
And here comes the third. Tezuka quickly removed the pin on the third grenade and threw it into the non-combat area. You have failed to fulfill your collar's release condition. Right after he threw the hand grenade back, Hosky's collar and PDA started beeping as a synthetic voice came from both. The red light in his collar started blinking over and over again.
なんでだどうして身を守っただけじゃないか
What? Why? I was just acting in self-defense. Soichi stared at Hazuki of dumbfoundment.
そうか、手榴弾を投げ返したのを反撃と戦闘行為と取られたんだ。
I see. So throwing a hand grenade, so throwing a grenade back is considered an attack, even if it is a counterattack. Takayama answered Soichi's.
思い出せ、6時間のルールには正当防衛の突起事項があったが、戦闘禁止エリアのルールにはなかった。
Remember, there was a rule about justifiable self-defense for the 6-hour rule. There was nothing about that in the non-combat area rule.
これはゲーム開始前から巧妙に練られた罠だったんだ。
It's a trap cleverly set before the game even began. Oh, no! The rules ran through Soichi's mind at that moment. Rule 7 said, if someone commits an attack within a designated non-combat area, their collar will activate. And Rule 8 said, for the first 6 hours, the whole building is a non-combat zone. If you, in case of counterattacks, the collar will activate. Self-defense is an exception. No, sorry, not counterattacks. If you violate this rule, the collar activates. Self-defense is an exception. He's right. The non-combat area rule doesn't allow self-defense. Damn it.
ソイチ君、これを。
Soichi, take this. Just then, Hazuki ran over to Soichi. Then he handed his PDA, held his PDA to Soichi. Hazuki, what are you doing?
僕はもうダメだ。最初の女の子のようになるだろう。
This is the end for me. I'm probably gonna end up just like that girl at the beginning. Hazuki's face was pale. He knew what was coming for him. He knew he was going to die just like that first girl.
だから僕が行く。反撃として首輪が作動したってことは、逆に言えば敵はまだあの先にいるんだ。早く何とかしないと皆殺しになる。
So I'm gonna go. If my collar activated because that was a counterattack, then that means that the enemy should still be right just up ahead. Unless we do something quick, they're gonna kill us all.
敵は手榴弾を次々投げてればいいんだ。投げ返せば首輪が作動する。投げ返さなければ手榴弾で皆殺し。
All the enemy has to do is just keep throwing in grenades one after another. If we throw them back, our collars will activate. If we don't throw them back, then they'll explode and kill us all.
わかるだろう。もう一刻の猶予もないんだ。
You understand? There's no other way out. Hazuki shoved his PDA into Soichi's hand, then took out the pistol at his hip. His hands were trembling. He was scared of firing a gun. He was scared of his own death. But he'd rather go down protecting Soichi's group. No, rather go down protecting the group than dying a meaningless death. Those feelings gave Hazuki the courage to move on.
援護する。行くなら煙の晴れないうちに。
I'll back you up. If you're going to go, do it while the smoke's still up.
高山さん。
Thank you, Takayama.
葉月さん、あなたの活躍に期待するしかないようだ。
Hazuki, it looks like you're the only thing we can count on right now. Hazuki and Takayama nod at each other. Hazuki! Takayama! Wait! Reika, stop him. Please. Soichi desperately tried to stop Hazuki, but he didn't turn back to Soichi, the rest of the group. As his time was short, Hazuki was hurrying as fast as he could.
そいつ
Reika pulled Soichi's hand.
そいつ聞いて
Listen, Soichi. Reika, Hazuki's going to...
そいつお願いよ聞いて
Soichi, please, listen. This time, Reika tugged on Soichi hard. And with that, he finally turned around. Reika? Her face was damp with tears.
勝木さんはね私たちがペナルティに巻き込まれないように距離を取ってくれようとしているのよ
Hazuki's trying to put distance between us so we don't get caught up in his penalty.
あのスマートガンとかいうものが壁から出てきた時にこのままじゃ私たちが巻き込まれてしまうから
Because if we didn't get out of here, we would have gotten caught up in those smart guns that come out of the walls, too. No.
そして無駄に死ぬよりはってああやって戦ってくれようとしてるわかるでしょお前が私にやってくれていたことと同じことなのよ
He's trying to go down fighting rather than dying a meaningless death. Don't you get it? He's doing the same thing that you did for me. Reika then gripped Soichi's hand tightly. Hazuki was beyond saving. His death was certain. It was only a matter of time. But he was still alive. That was why he was using the time left to him to help the rest of the group out. It was exactly what Soichi had been doing these past 3 days.
君たちのためと思えばあんまり怖くない分かったよそいち君こうなったらこうするしかないんだな
The thing about how I'm doing it for you, I'm not that scared. Understand, Soichi? Now that it's come to this is all I can do. Hazuki turned back to Soichi and gave him one last smile. Soichi understood his feelings painfully well. He had indeed been like that too the whole time.
みんなここでみんなと出会えてよかった
Goodbye, everyone. I'm glad I met you all. Hazuki then ran out of the room. Takayama also tried to leave the room right after him. But it was right then that the third grenade came. Soichi and Reika had been distracted by Hazuki. Takayama had started running to back up Hazuki. That was while 3 of them had overlooked and missed the grenade that had come flying into the room. Everyone get down! It was a shrill voice. In response to that voice, Reika embraced Soichi. She then pushed him down on the floor. Soichi looked as he fell to the floor. And at that very moment, he saw Nagisa throwing herself on top of the grenade. Nagisa! Before Soichi could shout that, the room was engulfed in a flash. It was a muffled explosion unlike all the others so far. Then came the shockwave. Even though Nagisa's body was suppressing the blast, its power was still strong. Hazuki, Nagisa! That was why Soichi and Reika blacked out right then when they were caught up in the blast. Though he was momentarily distracted by the explosion that happened behind him, Hazuki didn't stop running down the hall. If he was too late, then going back would do nothing. And if it wasn't, then he needed to eliminate the one in front of him, the enemy in front of him. He needed to take them out before they launched another attack. Nagisa, thank you. Though they hurt, he managed to move his left arm and his left foot leg. With this, he could probably make it to where the enemy was. Will the third explosion work? The smoke and dust blown up by the third explosion was concealing his presence. Hold on a second. Alright, got it. The fact that several of the lights had been blown out by the explosions was also working in his favor. There he is. So Hazuki then spotted a human silhouette swaying at the corner at the end of the hallway. It seemed the man had inhaled some of the dust that had blown up as he was coughing loudly. It seemed he hadn't noticed Hazuki. Alright. Hazuki raised his pistol as he ran, but just then, the man noticed Hazuki. You bastard! The man frankly tried to point his gun at Hazuki.